Down here today in the quaint community of Orangeville, we're about to be introducing one of our newest listings at 184 Howard Crescent. Now, right behind me, we have a stunning home that has been beautifully renovated from top to bottom with really quality and intentional finishes. We have 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. Above grade, we have 1,835 square feet. And the basement, not only is it fully finished, but it's a complete walkout. But what it's walking out to is complete privacy and absolutely serene backyard. Guys, I'm so excited to tour on this one. My name is David Robio, and join me for this tour. All right, so stepping inside, one thing you're gonna notice immediately coming this home is the finishings, okay? There was a big sense of neutrality with the gray tones, with the black picket, and you'll even notice the hardware and accenting everywhere is all congruent. Now, one thing I loved right away when I first stepped in this home is this kind of open to above. We got a window up there letting in a ton of natural light. Now, this is a center staircase floor plan, which is really awesome because you get a lot more living space and separation around the property, and our sellers did a really good job with the staircase and kind of making it a bit of an accent piece with the two-tone, I like to call it the zebra kind of piano staircase. And one thing I just want to note before I say anything, when I first came in this house, I told my sellers, I said, do you guys just live on Pinterest? Like, this is the exact same thing that you would see on a Pinterest where you hollow out the closet, kind of put in enough cubby space where the kids come after school, drop all their stuff, and really kind of add a feature piece to your closet, right? Now, coming over here, again, we have our powder room. Now, like I said, we have a 4-bathroom house, powder room right over here, but you'll notice, again, the black hardware, the finishings. Now, leading into the laundry room, like I said, again, Pinterest. When I come in here right away, we have actually a lot of symmetry, which you'll see. This is very similar to the kitchen, where they kept the island with this kind of brown tone, bringing in a little bit of the outdoorsy. And you'll notice why when you see the backyard, because it is absolutely stunning. Now, coming in over this way, we head to essentially the heart of the home, where we have our living room, and you can see the wainscoting that they've really nicely done, not only into the living room, but wrapping all the way around. Coming into our kitchen, where some walls were moved so that we can kind of get a more open concept feel, which I really do love. It's still a cozy feel, but we still have the option to have the bar stools right over here that you can see, have your morning breakfast and everything right here, and leave the more formal dining right over there. Now, coming to the kitchen, we have freshly installed quartz countertops, beautifully done, and they actually did a really good job book matching it, bringing it right up to the back with the backsplash as well, which I really love. It keeps the symmetry all throughout. We have beautiful gold hardware, and again, we have the little Pinterest. You'll hear me say Pinterest a lot, because that's what I feel when I see a lot of these things, and my wife shows me, oh, we should do this with the house. These guys actually did all those things with the house. Now, coming over here, we have, I guess, what would typically be just kind of a dead space as you kind of lead to the backyard. What our sellers did is they actually added additional pantry space. So we have more pantry space, which you can never have too much storage coming into a kitchen. And they made a little coffee nook, okay, with this being right here. And speaking of nook, they even hollowed out the wall so they can have a little bit more of a display where you can have your wine, your spirits, maybe some good bottles of sparkling water. And coming in over here, we have the dining room, which kind of also leads into our sitting room. So it's a really versatile room that you could break off differently. And you'll notice this wall over here, which was a really nice touch, a really great feature wall that I really thought brought a lot more texture to the space, which otherwise wouldn't have been noticed. Like I said, these guys have used every single square inch of this property with a high sense of intentionality. Now, you know what? I want to pause for a minute. I don't know if you could just show a little bit of out that window, because it seems like we're at a cottage. Since we are raised, because it's a walkout basement, when you're looking out every single window, all you see is green, lush. I cannot wait to show you guys the backyard. But now, let's head upstairs to the second floor. Now, coming upstairs again, you notice the finishes. We got the black iron rods. Everything was intentionally done to keep that fit and finish. Even the wainscoting brought up here. All the hardware, keeping everything nice and black. There's a lot of symmetry throughout the space. Now coming in here, we have 1 of 4 bedrooms. This is, we'll call it the princess room, as you can see as to why we call it that. And now coming out over to the other bedroom, we're kind of partitioned off by a full bathroom here, which would be shared by all the other 3 bedrooms. Now, one really cool thing that was done in here that our sellers did was they actually built in 2 things. So this is a full built-in bookshelf or media entertainment space where we have a TV put in, and this bed was also intentionally set. So we have our floating shelves over here, we have our lights installed. So this is actually built in with the entire property, and they even did a really good job doing a design on the closet, making it look like more wood paneling rather than just the traditional white paneling that you'd have. And again, our beautiful view that we have outside to complete privacy. Just wait until you guys see this backyard. Now, going over to, I guess we'll save the primary for last. So this is our third bedroom over here, over at the end of the hallway. Just another really great sized bedroom. But what I like is even coming over here, when you have the open to above, you can see the natural light coming in through here. Kind of has more of a vaulted feel, and it really does give a lot of separation coming in between all of the other bedrooms. So coming out of that other bedroom, we're leading into the primary bedroom. Now for me, there's a couple staple things that need to be in a primary bedroom. Number one, we need to have some differentiating features. So if you look up here, we actually have wood capped beams, which already give that feel that, okay, this is a primary bedroom. Number two, I want a bit of a staple closet, which we have. This is not only a full walk-in closet where we have a full walk-in area, we got a lot of cupboard space. We also have a full vanity makeup area. Looks like I'm doing a Hollywood set right here, so you know, my wife would love this, being able to get all of her makeup done. And the last thing you need for a really good primary bedroom is an ensuite, which we do have right here. So for me, this checks off everything that you need to have for a primary bedroom. So that wraps up this second floor up here. Again, we have 4 full bedrooms. We have 2 full bathrooms, one of them being an ensuite. Now let's go ahead and check out downstairs to see the beautiful walkout basement. Alrighty, now getting out of the basement, like I said, the finishes from upstairs just come right down. We have a fluted wall. Again, guys, very, very Pinterest. It's almost like, what can we do with this wall? That is the answer. That's what you can do with this wall. So coming over here, this is a pretty versatile layout, okay? So our clients right now have it set up as kind of the home office, if you will, with the working desk space here and a little bit more storage. And we do have a full bathroom right here with a shower. And the reason for that is, since we are a walkout, this could be a really great versatile space for maybe an elderly parent that's staying with you, or perhaps a teenage child. And with that, we have a full wet bar. So this could technically be converted, if need be, to add a stove and get a full kitchen area down here. So now it makes sense with having the bathroom and a full kitchen area. And again, a lot of built-in stuff over here to maximize storage. Another little wall niche where you can put some stuff. And coming over here, we have 2 really great things. Number one, behind here, we have a full Murphy bed. So like I mentioned again about having an elderly parent or maybe having a teenager stay down here, we got a full Murphy bed right here. We have tons more storage over that way. And we have my personal favorite of the entire basement. We have the walkout. This walkout leads to the backyard, which is completely private yet again. And the reason that I love this is because it doesn't really feel like a dark, dungeony basement. We get tons of natural light coming through, and from behind, it looks like a 3-story house. So this is really great for not just the aesthetics, but also for actual structural integrity of the home. This is a really big bonus. All right, now let's come back upstairs with me so we can go take a peek at your deck and the beautiful view that you guys see outside. All right, now entering outside is my absolute favorite part of this house. This stunning private backyard. We got beautiful privacy trees. We have enough space down there where the kids can go play. And since we're a walkout, we have an awesome deck as to where we can actually see the view. And our sellers were really intentional putting an awesome covered pergola area over here where you can grab a seat, watch the game, watch a movie with the family on this nice TV, enjoying your beautiful summer evenings. This is something you can't just go and renovate, because this is already here to have complete privacy behind your home. Now that wraps up the tour of 184 Howard Crescent. And if you could see this home being yours, there's really only one thing you need to do. Pick up the phone, give me a call today at 647-699-3096, and we'll take it from there. Once again, my name is David Robio. Thank you so much for joining me on this tour, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.